Hello everyone. Today we are going to revise our first chapter, that was sources of food. So let's see what were the things that you learned before. First of all, food and nutrients. So basically food is what we take for getting some energy. Okay, so it acts as a fuel and that fuel is known as food. Okay, and what are nutrients? So these are the some chemical substances that are present in the food that we take. Okay, and these are the needs that we that our body requires. Okay, so what is nutrient? It's a chemical substances food that our body needs. So these are called nutrients. The next is functions of food. So what are the basic functions of food? First of all, like it provides us energy, right? And it helps to grow and replace our worn out cells. And next, it protects the body from various diseases and keeps it fit and healthy. Okay. So the next we have variety of food in India. So as we know very well that India has so many states with having different climate and even the different atmospheric conditions. Okay, and with that we have the different soils, different crops. Okay, and these all the things are called ingredients. Okay, so for example, if you want to make some a particular dish, then what are the things that you require for making that dish? These are known as ingredients. Clear? Next, we have sources of food. That means what are the different sources from where you can get your food. So we get food from plants and animals. So these are the two things that are providing food to us, right? And now we have food. And if we talk about the plants, so how we get food from the plants? So we know very well that plants have a different parts of it in which they store some extra food. Okay, and this extra food we take as our food items or our meal. Okay, and these green plants, they are known as producers. Why they are called as producers? Because they produce their food. Okay, so like green plants prepare their food from the non-living things. For example, carbon dioxide is non-living, water is non-living, sunlight is non-living, and they are all the things that are found in environment as the abiotic components. Okay, so these abiotic components are used by the plants for making their food, and this is not, that is why they are known as producers, because they produce their own food. Okay, and next we have what are the different things that we get from different plants as well as from animals. So for example, milk. So we get milk from like a cow, buffalo, goat and camel, right? And this milk is used for preparing all means different milk products. For example, cheese, butter, ghee, curd, ice cream. So these are the things that we made from the milk. Okay, and if we talk about the eggs, so eggs, they we get eggs from like hen, duck and quail. Clear? And next, meat. So very common like hen, duck, goat, fish and crab. Okay, so these are the things that from where we get some meat. And next we have honey and honeybees. Okay, and how do they prepare their honey? So they, first of all, they get nectar from the flowers. Okay, and then take it to their hives, and here it converts into honey. Okay, and we get this honey from the bee hives. Okay, so next we have the different parts of the plants that we use for our food. For example, fruits, so like banana, mango, apple. So these are the fruits that we take. And even if we talk about the leaves, so yes, different leaves also we take, and like spinach, cabbage and coriander. And if we talk about the stems, so potato is a stem, sugar cane and ginger. So these are the stems that we take, and the roots, radish, turnip and carrot. So these are the roots. And next we have seeds, wheat, pea and rice. Okay, so these are the different seeds that we take. And flowers, so like cauliflower and broccoli. So these are the flowers that we have, that we include in our meal. Next one, we have some food habits of different animals. For example, herbivores. What do you mean by herbivores? So these are the animals that eat only and only plants. Example, buffalo, cows, deer and horses. So these are called herbivores. And next we have carnivores. So these are the animals that eat only and only flesh of other animals. For example, lions, tigers, wolves, dogs, even snakes, eagles also. Okay. So the next we have omnivores. So these are the animals that eat both plants and animals. Clear? So for example, human beings. We people, we eat plants as well as some animals also. Okay, and like bears, crows, cockroaches. So these are also known as omnivores. Clear? Next we have scavengers. What do you mean by scavengers? When herbivores are eaten by the carnivores, then the leftover food is taken by the different other animals. These are called jackals, crows, hyenas, vultures, and these are known as scavengers. So they mainly consume dead bodies of animals. Got it? Next we have parasites. So the next we have parasites. So what are parasites? So these are the small animals that live on or inside the body of other animals, and that other animals are the host for the parasites. Okay, so these are the small animals that depend on the other living organisms for their food. For example, mosquitoes, they live on blood and they suck from our human beings. Got it? Some other examples are also there like fleas, leeches and bugs. These are also known as parasites. The last one we have food chain. So what is food chain? So basically it is a chain of or a series of different organisms in which each organism depends on the below one for its food. So how it can be written as like a food chain shows the each living thing gets its food in a particular environment. Okay, and the chain is known as food chain. So let's see. Look the picture carefully. First of all, we have plants, that means they are producers. Okay, and these plants are eaten by the grasshopper, and this grasshopper further eaten by the frog, and this frog further eaten by the snake, and afterwards at the last this snake, it is eaten by the eagle. Okay, so kind of top carnivore. Okay, so this series, it depends on the food that, but the condition is these all are depend on the below them. For example, this snake is smaller than this eagle, right? And this frog is smaller than the snake, and grasshopper is smaller than the frog. Okay, and this grasshopper can eat the small parts of these plants. Clear? So students, this is all about for the today, and you need to revise this chapter again.